If yesterday wasn't the ideal day, forget it. Why bring it into a new day? You could be focusing on something better for yourself. I know it might have been bad. It may have upset you. It might have ruined a moment. Yeah, you might have been enjoying some time to yourself, and here comes this problem. Here comes this situation. Here comes another one. When it comes to problems, it seems like they're coming strictly from DJ Khaled, because another one. But in life, there are a lot of things to deal with. You have good things, you have bad things. You have good days, you have bad days. Not every day is going to be the perfect day. Not every day is going to be the ideal day. So when you have a day that's rough, when you have a day that's bad, that's horrible, that you just want to throw in the trash, start over. You can start over whenever you want. It could still be the same day, and you could make it a new day. If you had a hard day and you're watching this video, this is your reset button. This is your control factory reset. Or this is your factory reset button. Because you're in control of your mind. You have the power to empty out a negative thought. You have the power to think something different. You have the power to change your mind. If you continue to think about what happened, how it happened, who did it, why it happened, these are things you don't have any control over. These are things that are going to keep you in a state of anger, frustration, and confusion. You're trying to get back to a state of peace and happiness and of total well-being. So with that being said, whatever state you're in is the state you're in. Whatever state you're in, that's going to be the state you're in. Whatever mental state you're in, that's your state of mind. If you're in a state of anger and frustration, your state of mind is going to be that of someone who's upset, who's angry, who's mad. Who's mad? Not us. All right, definitely not us. Because it's a choice. It's a choice to want to feel good. It's a choice to want to feel better and do better. It's a choice to leave yesterday in the past. It's a choice to not hold on to negative, toxic thoughts that are going to keep you trapped in the past. You want to be a part of your own upliftment. You don't want to be a self-sabotager. So you want to keep it moving into the present always. You want to constantly be moving into the present. 5 minutes into the past is too long. If something happened that you didn't like, you want to immediately change your mind to something that you do like. Immediately change your focus to something that you like to think about, something that you like to do, something that makes you feel good. Do whatever you can do to take your mind off of it. Go for a walk. Take a deep breath. Call a positive person and talk to them about how much you're enjoying your day. Make it a game. Call someone and try to not bring up whatever negative situation happened to you that day. You know what? I'm going to focus on the light. If you look for the light, you can find it anywhere. I'm going to look for the light. There's all this darkness around, but I'm going to look for the light. That's what Louis Armstrong did. He got skies of this and skies of that. That's what he did. Constantly be moving into the present moment. Leave her where she's at. If yesterday was a, leave her where she's at. If yesterday was that bad, why continue? Was it that bad? If it was that bad, why focus on it? If it was that bad, why continue to make it a problem for yourself? Well, it's still a problem. That's because you're making it a problem. Don't make your problems your problems. Don't prioritize your problems. God is real, right? He's always helping us out and never will leave us nor forsake us, right? Then see that problem as not being a problem because it's already worked out. See the solution. Don't even see the problem anymore. See the solution. The divine mind has no problems. Why? Because the divine mind is constantly focused on the solution. That's why the divine mind has no problems. The divine mind is solution-based. If yesterday was a focusing on the solution is the only thing that's going to help. Whatever issue you had yesterday, whatever problem you had yesterday, I want you to let that go and no longer focus on that. Whatever how hard it was, no matter how hard it was, no matter how important it is to you, no matter how hard it is, no matter how much you need to have this thing figured out, so that way you can keep moving and keep doing what you need to do. It may even be the missing link for you to take your path to greatness. Oh man, Drew, you don't even know. It's just this last thing I gotta figure out. I really need this. You might be on your Vice City, Tommy Vercetti. I need this. I need this. Well, guess what? What you need is to let go of a bad day. And you can do that at any time of the day. I don't care if it's yesterday, today, whatever day it was. Let it go. Whatever it is, let it go. And always be moving into the present. Always be moving onward. Always be moving forward. In order to press towards the mark, a lot of people can't press towards the mark because they're pressing backwards. A lot of people want to press towards the mark, but they're going backwards. You can't set a mark ahead of you and be focused on what's behind you. You can't set a mark ahead of you and be focused on what's behind you. A mark is a goal that you set. Pressing towards that mark is working towards that goal. You can't be focused on things that are counterproductive and think you're going to achieve anything. That's working backwards, hustling backwards, thinking backwards. If you're thinking, you are always moving in the direction your mind is going. If you're going down, that means your thoughts are taking you there. If you're going down, that means your thoughts are taking you there. You're thinking it, and you're making it so. Don't worry about yesterday. It's gone. Don't worry about what happened earlier today. Don't worry about what just happened. Don't worry about what's going to happen. And don't worry about what's going to happen. Both, incorrect grammar, but still right in mind. In thought process. Don't worry about what was going to happen. Don't worry about what's going to happen. Because you could be the end in between that ED and put an end to that with a positive thought. I know it's hard. You need a refresher from time to time. It's easy to be negative. It's easy to think negative. It's easy to give up. It's easy to want to quit because things are hard. You don't get things right away. You don't know everything right off the bat like you want. That's frustrating. You want to be right. You want to be on point. You want to know how to do things and do them right and get results and become successful. But when the chips hit the fan, when things don't go the way we want or the way we expect or how we wish they would, leave them where they're at. Let the chips fall where they may, or where they lay, whichever one it is. I'm not sure where they may, where they lay, whichever one sounds better to you. Just leave them there. And focus on the present moment. Always be moving into the present moment. If a negative thought is holding you back, drop it. If a negative thought is holding you back, stop holding it. You don't have to be held back by negative thoughts. You don't even have to have negative thoughts. You don't have to think negative thoughts. You don't have to be a negative person. You don't have to have a negative mind. You don't have to have a negative spirit. You don't have to be around negative energy. You don't have to keep negative people in your life. Oh, you got the power. you got the power, all right? You got the power of the present moment. You have the power of choice to choose who you want to be, to choose what you're going to do with your life, to choose the type of person you're going to become. Starts with a thought, starts with an attitude, starts with a choice. Choose to always be moving forward. Don't ever be stuck. Don't ever be stagnant. Don't ever think that you're not going anywhere because things appear that way. Your thought would be the only thing stopping you in that matter. It would be the only factor holding you back or stopping you, even when things are at a standstill. Your thought is supposed to be moving things along. You're supposed to be turning those stones to bread. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. He always had positive thoughts. The Scarecrow and the Wizard of Oz represented the will to develop an undeveloped mind. The Scarecrow and the Wizard of Oz represented a will to develop an undeveloped mind. In order to keep going down the road to success, you have to develop an undeveloped mind. That's what the Scarecrow represented. That's what the Lion represented. That's what the Tin Man represented. That's what Dorothy represented. They were all looking to find that thing within themselves. It was in them. The Yellow Brick Road was their roadmap to success. And also the road you have to travel, the road less traveled. Pick up your bed and walk. Get your mind together, get your thoughts together, get your thoughts in order. You can't operate in a messy room. You can't operate with a messy mind. People want to clean up their house and clean up their room. You need to clean up your real house first. Before you can even clean up your physical house, what do you have to do? You know what? I'm thinking I need to clean up in here. The mind is everything. That's why the mind is God. That's why you are God and your thoughts are God. That's why it's so much power in being a positive person versus being a negative person. That's why negativity still has so much power. That's why it pays to be positive. Because there's so much power in negativity, it pays to be a positive person. Regardless of if it works out immediately, it'll pay off eventually. Being positive will pay off eventually. Being positive will pay off eventually. It has to start working for you before it starts working in your life. It has to start working in your mind first. It has to pay off for you and your thoughts and your thinking and feeling nature, and then it's going to start paying off for you in the physical world. Your thoughts have to work for you. Your mind has to work for you. Creating a positive attitude. Creating a positive outlook on life. That's how you leave yesterday in the past. That's how you keep pressing forward and moving forward and constantly moving into the present moment. The present moment relieves stress, relieves anxiety, relieves worry. Keeps you calm, and it allows you to be still. And if you want to get into the present moment, you can be still. Even though being in the present moment will allow you to be still and be at peace. You can tell yourself, be still. Be still. Tell yourself, be still. You can use that as an affirmation when you're working towards staying righteous. Working towards continuing to be a righteous person. Temptation strikes, be still. That anger strikes, be still. That attitude strikes, be still. Turn your face to the light. Turn your attention to the light. Turn your mind around to a positive direction. Your day is going upside down, you're going to have to turn it around. Your day is full of darkness, turn your attention towards the positive things. Turn your attention towards the light. It's going to gravitate you towards some positive things. Even if the present moment is all you got, even if the light is all you got, you're rich. Leave yesterday where it's at. The problems, the heartache, the pain, the trouble, the stress, the worry, the bad vibes, bad thoughts, bad mindset, bad people, bad attitudes, yours and everybody else's. Leave it in the past. Leave it in yesterday. It can do nothing for you but drag you down, worry you to death, make you miserable, make you unhappy, make you mad. Why think about something that had you mad yesterday so you could be mad today? You can't change it. Newsflash, you can't change what made you mad yesterday, but you could change not being mad today. Man, some days really are difficult. Some days are hard. If you had a hard day, put a muscle arm in the chat, because guess what? That means if you had a hard day, that means you had it already. It's over with. Why continue to hold on to it? Let go of that stress. Loosen up. Let go of that tension. What you all tense for? What you all uptight for? You let it go. Shake, loosen up a little bit. Yeah, you smiling now, you know. Yeah, ease up. Take it easy. Relax. Calm down. God, yo, it took me a minute to figure. It took me forever to figure out that man was saying calm down. Calm down. But you know, you like I didn't know what the hell that man was saying, but guess what? Calm down. That might have been cringy or awkward just now. Oh well. Deal with it. Calm down. I'm still fly fresh to death though, so it don't matter. So I can pull it off. And that's why people still watch. So calm down. We popping every collar. Okay, oh. I ain't trying to get up, but yo, that's just, yeah, you gotta become a member. Yo, ladies only. All right. Got some scriptures in my heart I'd like to share with you. If yesterday was a hard one, let it go. If yesterday, I'm telling you, don't hold on to it. It's only gonna make things worse. If it gave you problems, leave it. Don't hold on to it. Don't continue to take it with you. Why continue to take the problems with you? What are you holding on to them for? It's like a person holding on to trash. It's like a person walking around with a bunch of bags. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. I guarantee you, she wasn't that inspired her. She's probably chilling, watching The Wiz with her little head wrap on. You know what? I'm gonna create this song, head wrap and all. Just, thinking how creative people think. Ideas just be spontaneously popping up when you draw inspiration from anything. Creativity is your sunshine in the rain, I'm telling you. Don't let your dream go to waste. Be in the present moment. Focus on something better to do with your time rather than sit there and worry about yesterday. Make a song about it. Make a poem about it. Make a soundtrack to yesterday. Write a story about it. Find a way to not have a day like that anymore. Find a way to make yourself feel better when you're having a day like that. That's why you're here right now. You already figured it out. Look at you. You smart. You watching Druuill too. That's what I'm talking about. So continue to make wise decisions. Continue to be emotionally intelligent. You know when your day is not going your way and how that makes you feel, how that makes you act. So you want to respond to life and not react to it. And one of the best ways to respond to life is to be by staying out of the past. Always moving forward with life. Life force is always constantly moving, constantly flowing, constantly being remade new. It's always new energy constantly flowing. Don't block yourself off from it. Don't block yourself off from having your energy be being remade new, being renewed, being transformed, being changed. If God was outside knocking on the door and trying to get inside, you wouldn't say, you know what, the devil's in here. You can't come in. But you gotta let him come out first and then I'm coming in. But the way I see it, I see God ripping the door off and throwing the devil out of there. Get on out of here. This is my house. All right. If yesterday was awful, if it was bad, if it sucked, leave it where it's at yesterday. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this with somebody who's having a rough day so they can have a better one. All right? That's what it's all about. If you were that person having a bad day, well, guess what? Pick yourself back up. All right? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.